I don't think anyone else is going to come in today, so it's just you and me. Alright, so this is my first time doing a lesson like this. Don't get it confused. I have been teaching for many years, but, well, this is a new initiative. What was your name again? Right. You've been around for a little longer, haven't you? Yeah, I've heard your name being tossed around. And, well, I took a look at your dossier, of course. With the Baron resettling in Amsterdam, we're going to address things a little bit differently. This is going to be a bit of an introductory lesson. I'll be answering some questions that I've got listed here. Then we'll do a name call. Not that that's really necessary. And after that, it's been decided that I should help you relax. Should help you become a little bit more comfortable with this new life that you're adjusting to. You're lucky. It's just you, so I am sure you'll get the most out of this. Now, my name is Kate Sanders. Like I said, I've been teaching kids like you for longer than you've been alive. If there were more people here, I'd say the combined age, but that doesn't really go now. Anyway, let's get started. I only had a couple hours to prepare for this lesson, so do excuse me if things are a bit unprofessional for now. In your opinion, what is the biggest problem or concern that vampires have in modern age? I would say that we're destroying ourselves. All these sects going head to head all the time, creating conflict where there really shouldn't be any. And of course, the introduction of more and more advanced technology has always been a difficult issue for us. Now, some of our brothers and sisters don't really seem to take these rules kindly. Of course, as an anarch, I am not fond of most rules, but there are those that I see a lot of worth in, like hiding that you're a vampire, not getting caught like a dumbass. Unfortunately, not everyone thinks that way, and that makes things more dangerous for all of us. So I think that's one of the biggest problems as well. Dumb kids that can't keep their heads down. The Anarchs sound like a pretty good deal to me, but is there anything you know of that the Camarilla or the Sabbat do better as organizations? That's a very interesting question to ask of someone like me. I'm not just mindless rebel. I'm not with the Anarchs just because I'm a hot-headed Bruja. No, I'm here because I believe in its ideals. I'm sure that there's many idiots within our organization, just like there are many others. But honestly, I can't say anything that they would do better. No, the mindless killing, the violence, and then the Camarilla trying to impose their ideas on everyone. We're fucking vampires. We're not going to adhere to your rules just because you, this guy in this fancy suit in a big tower, says so. No, that doesn't fly with me, and, well, you can choose what you want, of course, and that's the whole idea behind it. But imposing or forcing anything on anyone is just wrong, and anything that can come from such organizations isn't something that I would deem as a good thing. Mentoring newly embraced anarchs, do you end up cleaning after them when they mess up keeping to the masquerade? It's hard to imagine vampires just arisen to their power, acting in accordance with imposed rules. Or do you let them face their decapitation alone while you become available to mentor the next one? That has some dark implications. I am merely a teacher. I don't uphold any law. But I don't think the anarchs are really in the business of decapitation. Sure, if you get caught by the Camarilla, there's little we can do. That's why I'm here, to teach you to steer clear of those individuals, at least when you're caught doing something you shouldn't have been doing in the first place, in public anyways. But we do try to look out. If you mess up, there are quite a couple chances that you get from us. In a way, we're a lot more lenient than Camarillans' iron rule. And without getting too personal, I'm not someone to just leave my students to their own fates when they mess up. I try to guide them, try to plea for them with those that hold any more authority, for lack of a better word. Do all anarchs adhere to the Convention of Thorns? In theory, yes. You know what the Convention of Thorns is, don't you? Right. Well, since this is more of an introduction, I won't be able to go over it here now, but I have to devote a future lesson to this specifically. I know it is very unusual to hear from the likes of me, being a new ghoul of the Nosferatu, and as such I do understand if you do not want to speak with me, but, well, I have just been separated from my clan and fought my way out of a sticky situation, and there is something I would like to know. I would ask my clan members, but, well, I can't just at the moment. With Halloween fast approaching, is there a heightened period of action by the three clans? I want to keep my side at a bargain and keep abreast of the situation, if you know what I mean. Well, first off, there's a lot more than three clans, but I'm gonna assume you mean the three factions. I normally don't deal that much with ghouls. It's not unheard for, but I tend to deal just with kindred. Ghouls, well, for some reason, kindred tend to be very, very protective of them. Wonder why that is. But to get back to your point, there are some kindreds that practice rituals on Halloween nights. It's mostly those magic-y types, not the ones that I tend to deal with a lot. As far as the anarchs, I don't think if I know of any specific rituals. And the Nosferatu, well, there might be a couple quirky ones, but nothing that I've heard of. You should be just fine. As I understand it, all Bruja have a fire inside of them that ignites strong rages and passions. Have you adopted any particularly fierce stances or causes lately that you've acted on? How did that play out? It is true, this is what Bruja are known for. We are very fiery and very passionate. I am a little older. I don't tend to let myself get led on by this unquenchable thirst for action and a cause to rally behind. I've calmed down a bit, and it does help that I truly do feel that I found my passion here, helping the young, disenfranchised little fledglings. So now I can't say that I have any recent experience, though in my youth, well, I was a troublesome one. As I'm sure you know all too well, all clans have their strengths and weaknesses, but what, in your opinion, is the most interesting thing about Clan Bruja? All too often, Clan Bruja is dismissed, overlooked. There are so many of us, and we are quite different from one another. It's hard to say what I would pinpoint as our most interesting thing. I do believe our passion, as mentioned before, is something that really sets us apart. It gives us something that most other clans lack. A lot of kindred I've met outside of Clan Bruja seem to lack a sort of spirit, a sort of guidance or purpose. I find that interesting. It tends to be different for all of us, but we have something to live for better or worse. Opinion on true Bruja. Yes, our, how should I call it? Estranged parents. I don't deal with them. I've personally never met one, actually. I've done the research as best I can. I don't think they like us all too much, and I don't think we like them all too much. That's really all there is to say on the subject. Does teaching newly embraced anarchs ever feel like you're teaching the high school class from hell? Yeah. Also, is it difficult mentoring new anarchs in an area that seems to have a lot of Sabbat and Camarilla activity? Oh yeah, that's true. We lost our foothold in the city for a while. We're only just starting to get back. Things have turned very interesting. I would say this is a good place to be if you like excitement, if you like to break the monotony of kindreds on life. There are so many kindred living in this city, and all of them seem to want something. And it is hard to compete with that, but we anarchs now have again struck a deal with the Camarilla authority in the area, so they tend to leave us alone for as much as they can allow themselves anyways. Oh, and Sabbat. Kill on sight. How do the anarchs plan to re-establish themselves in Amsterdam? Pardon my forwardness, but what happened in the past to make you lose that foothold? Is for the reason why we got out. It comes down to a variety of reasons, but the biggest one is that we just had to save our hides. I think most people understood that it wasn't a good place to be, what with everything going down with the new prince and, Malkavian nonsense. And now we're back. It was only a natural progression, really, and as much as I hate those camis, the one that's in power right now, she's a bit more lenient than her predecessor. What have you been up to since your last class, and what do you do in your spare time to unwind from teaching? Well, you might think that I just took my teaching elsewhere, in the other parts of Europe and America that I spend my time, but I didn't. I took a bit of a sabbatical, actually. I spent a lot of time reconnecting with old friends and acquaintances, and frankly, after teaching for 50 years, I needed the vacation. In my spare time in general, I hang out in the bar just as much as any other self-respecting Bruja. I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of hobbies, not many things you can classify as one. I like talking, listening, teaching, educating. I guess I just like people. People's my hobby. And let's see. Last one. As a vampiric teacher, do your duties extend beyond teaching, or is it a constant job? It's more or less constant, at least has been for 50 years. I do administrative stuff as well, of course. But yeah, that's basically that. Now let's see. Here we're gonna have to do that roll call. You're obviously already there, but let's see about the rest. David S, Sierra, Drew S, Apollo, Jerry H, Leighton C, Ryan J, Josh C, Cody Anna, Isabella R, Jepson, Josh Ram, Beeble Bastard, Will H, Joshua P, Richard H, Taylor K, Jason E, Elvin T, Randy McSee, Substance ASMR, Alessandra T, Blank, Rajat T, Caleb C, Luke A, Dante, Dangal, Holden MG, Bo L, Derek, Bob V, Caleb G, Ross C, Matthew, Adam J, Vadaras O, Demon Azrakel, Randall F, Defective Tactic, Matthew McD, Ashran, Daniel M, Buster, Taylipo, Nordic Sailor, Matt T, Bunjo Bindlestiff, Joshua, 10 Speed XX, Nico L, Dale P, Carter S, Aaron B, Bren, Noah C, Bloody X Nocturne, Wise Man, Chris B, Outer Heaven, Hayden T, Soren, Cameron C, Strumthund, Eric G, Frogman Savage, Adam, Matthew R, Gavin L, Jacob C, Jim F, Shogun 42, Michelle J, Justin P, James S, Dante S, HSHGF, David M, Daddy Bo Batty, Tehran the Whispers, Cameron R, Indomitus, Joseph G, Marcellus A, Courtney, Silver, Matthew C, and Byron C. So I suppose that marks everyone that's was supposed to be here today. No matter. Appropriate action will surely be taken. Let's see. So here are a couple of approved relaxation methods that I'll be using today. There'll be ear blowing, fabric rubbing, scratching, ear sniffing, arm scratches, cheeky words, tongue clicking, whispering, kissing, hypnotism, more profanities, ear cupping, and vape niche. So what do you think? This is all clearly very appropriate. Well, who am I to question this new curriculum? Let's just start with the ear blowing. Are you feeling more relaxed yet? Good. I'll be grading you on this. No, not really. But you're easy to trick. Good. Let's see. Scratching. process in. exactly an expert in hypnotism, but I guess we're going to have to try. Relax. Relax your body. Allow yourself to relax. Feel every muscle become heavier and heavier. Sink down in the chair you're sitting on. Relax. Relax. As your body relaxes, you find that your mind is clearing out. All of your worries drift away. All of your worries drift away. You only want to listen to my voice and look into my eyes and obey my every last command as you relax more and more. You are pliable. You're a putty in my hands, and you will do what I say. When you wake up from this trance, you will pay attention to everything I say. And when you go home, you will do your homework. You will do your homework so good, and it'll feel so good to do it. You will take so much joy in doing your homework. And once I count to 3, you will wake up and you will be so overjoyed to go home after this lesson and do your homework. 1, 2, 3. Good. You look like you enjoyed that. Just a couple more things. Smells like flashlight. Definitely fledgling. If I didn't know better, I'd say you have a hint of shovelhead in there. You smell a bit muddy. Vampires do take baths, you know. So now let's see about that vape-niche stuff. You have one? Good. So I suppose there's just one thing left. Yeah, there you go. All that's left is to let you know that everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Everything will be okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything will be okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You are going to be okay. Okay. You're gonna be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be just fine. Okay. 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 Now, that about wraps up our lesson for today. You were a great student, and I don't say that often. Now, I'll see you back here next week, same time. Good. And if you happen to see any of those good-for-nothings, make sure to convince them to come in next week, or there will be trouble. Good. Run along now, and don't forget your books.